Hello everyone. As you may have noticed, you cannot copy over tests and quizzes in Blackboard, at least not by copying a lesson or a folder to your new course. So I just wanted to show you how to do that in Blackboard using the course copy in the management tools. So if I open my Blackboard up and I go to the course that I want to copy from, I'm going to pick one of mine from last semester. And if I go to my lessons, I can show you that I have a couple of quizzes in some of mine. They're those little short quizzes that I give my students at the end of a lesson. So here I have a lesson on sample space, a little video, and then I have a quick check. This is a quiz so that if I went back out and I tried to copy this, I can copy this over to another course, but this little quick check here will not copy over. It's one of the functions in Blackboard. See, I can't even copy it if I click on it directly. Don't know why, it's just the way Blackboard works. So I will have to copy that using the course management menu over here in the LMS. So to do that, we're going to go down here to Packages and Utilities. Mine's already open. If it's not, just click on that little down arrow, and we're going to do Course Copy. Okay. If I click on that, I'm going to copy some course materials. I'm going to put it into the course I need it for this semester. In this case, it's going to be my course that's going to be going virtual now. So I'm going to select that one and submit. I'm not going to copy all the stuff up here at the top because this will give me all the information for the entire semester. So if I click lessons, that's going to give me all the lessons for all the units. And I don't want to have to go back in and delete that because it's going to show up in that course. So all I really want to copy are the tests. So this will copy any tests, surveys, pools, little quizzes that you made using the assessment item. So all of that will be copied. Then I'm going to go down and click on Submit. And then it's going to tell me up here, an email will be sent when the process is complete. So once that course copy is done, okay, I'll get an email telling me that it's been completed. Okay. Once it's been completed, I need to go to the course that it's been added to. So I'm going to go to this semester's course now, which is right here. And scroll down. And actually, you can go into the lessons. So I'm going to go into my lessons here. Unit 4. And I actually have started doing some copying over, so I have lots of stuff in here already. So in my sample space, okay, now I can add. So I would go to Assessments. I'm going to put in that test. And now in here, I should be able to scroll down and find whichever one I needed. This was on sample space, so there's that quick check on sample space. Depending on how many the course had you were copying from, you may have a lot to click through, you may have not so many to go through. So I clicked on that sample space up here, so then I would submit that. Okay, it'll actually open up the quiz, so you can change the content link description if you need to for your particular class. You can always have it open in a new window. That's the best idea. You may have other test instructions, like for this one I have them not including the set braces in their answer when they're doing sample space. You may want that, so you would need to change that for this particular one. I'm going to make it available for students. Right now I'm not going to have an announcement sent out. I may do that when it's closer to the day it's due. Allow multiple attempts. I usually allow mine on these 5, so I'm going to go ahead and set that 5. I would recommend that you give them at least 2 attempts since this is going to be new for many of them in this virtual setup that we're going to be doing. Score attempts used. I always change mine to the highest grade, so that if they took it that last time and they just did something, it'll just take the highest grade. You can set a timer if you want to. I usually don't. And then down here you would need to set your due date for whatever day that you want to have it due. I'll just make one up for right now and say the 31st. And you can also set what time you want to have it due. I'm going to have mine due at 7 p.m. And then if you're going to accept them late, that's fine. Then you do not want to click this. Just let them know that there will be a late penalty. Since I give them 5 attempts, I don't allow them to start the test after the due date. And usually I give them a week to do it anyway, so that will be there. And you can click on any of these other things, so whatever submission feedback, if you want to give them feedback within the quiz, show their incorrect answers, that would be after the submission, and maybe you want to say after the due date. They can have all answers so they could check and see what they did wrong. These are all up to you, how you want to have this set. If you want to do this at all, you can have it uncheck all of that. At the very least, after submission, you should, though, have it give them their score per question. You can set it up for all at once, one at a time. If you do one at a time, you can also keep them from going back to a question. You can put them so that the computer will automatically randomize. All of that is something that you can set however you want to set yours up. And then I would click Submit. And now that quick check is there. If you want to see the information that's in the quick check, or maybe you want to edit it since you copied it from someone else's, you would need to right click on that little arrow and edit the test. And that will give you that list of the questions that are there and the answer choices that the person who submitted it gave. Depending on where you copied it from, the person may have one or two. I only did 2 because this is a particularly long set of information they need to put in. There may be more that you need to put in. You may want to add some questions to do that. Go up here to create question, and you can add whichever kind of question you'd like to add. So hopefully this will be helpful for you. If there are other videos that you guys think you might need doing this virtual and I can make them, please let me know and I will do my best to get you information. Thanks.